Hi guys, good afternoon. Arun Jiyal here, and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are liking my videos. I thank you very much for showing the love and support you have shown me. I try to bring new topics every day, and if you have any topic in your mind, you can ask me. I'll try to make a video on that topic. Uh, and today is 3rd of November 2025, and I want to discuss a pretty simple topic today. And the topic is how to track your mutual fund performance. Well, it may be very confusing for a new investor to track the mutual fund performance. He may get confused about a few jargons like XIRR, CAGR, annualized return, total return. I'll try to smooth that out. I'll try to clear a bit about these things. So the first thing is total return. Total return is the return that a particular security has generated. In this return, incorporate the, we don't look for the time period. Say, for example, a particular scheme has grown from 1000 to 2000, then the total return is 100%. That's it, as simple as that. The second thing is annualized return. Annualized returns are in mutual funds. See we uh, we s- we check annualized return when the scheme is is less than 1 year old. For example, if a fund has delivered, say, 10% return in 6 months, then we'll say that it has given 20% annualized return. I hope this is clear to you. The total return is the return that a scheme has given without incorporating the time factor. The annualized return is the return we see for schemes for less than 1 year. We simply use, like, if it has given 5% in 3 months, then we'll say it has given 20% annualized for 1 year. That's very simple. The third is CAGR. CAGR is compounded annual growth rate. Uh, what I mean by CAGR is that uh, how much a security has compounded in years. For example, if something is uh, if a scheme is showing 20% CAGR return, it means that the scheme has compounded 20% over a period of time from since its inception. What I mean by that is that 100,000, that 1 lakh has become 1,20,000 in the first year. In the next year, you will get 20,000 in the 1 lakh, and 20% again in the 20,000, which is somewhere around 4,000. So you will get 1,24,000 return. This is how CAGR is calculated. Pretty simple. You just need to Google it, you'll know about it. And the third is XIRR. XIRR is internal rate of return. It is calculated when we have irregular purchases. What I mean by that is that when we do investment via SIP, or when we redeem when we redeem in a given period of time, then it's not feasible to calculate CAGR. So what we do is we calculate internal rate of return, that is XIRR, and what XIRR does is that is it smooth the return, but the actual number of XIRR and CAGR is same. I'll repeat it again. CAGR is the compounded return that a scheme has delivered, which is how much it has compounded over a period of time. XIRR is internal rate of return. It is for irregular investments like SIP or withdrawals. But XIRR and CAGR both depicts the same thing. So I hope this is clear to you. And then we have rule of 72. I have made a video about that earlier as well. Rule of 72 is nothing but it's a formula through which we can calculate how long will it take for a security for a for an instrument to double. For example, if if a scheme has given say 14% CAGR, then if we divide 72 by 14, we get somewhere around 5.1 or 5.2. So it will take around approx 5 years to double if the scheme is giving 14% or 14.1% CAGR. I hope this is clear to you. I didn't go into the detail and numbers. I'll repeat it again. Total return is the return of a security in which we don't look for the time and we calculate it by simple formula. Then we have annualized return for the returns when we look for securities performance less than a year. Third is CAGR, that is compounded annual growth rate, where we see how much it has compounded per year. Fourth is XIRR, where we see internal rate of return, which is for irregular sales and purchases like SIPs. But CAGR and XIRR are same thing in a longer run. And the fifth was rule of 72. That is the formula in which we can see how long the money will double by using this formula. I hope this is clear to you. And if you have any questions, any doubts, please feel free to contact me. I hope you are liking these videos. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye.